Hello, gorgeous people, and welcome to the final Big Brother 2022 podcast with the winner. She has stolen the hearts of Australia not once, but twice. The winner of Big Brother 2022 is Reggie, and she joins me now. Reggie, thank you for joining me, and congratulations on the win.
Thank you, Aaron. Thank you for having me. Yeah, I won it again. Crazy.
Have you had a moment to yourself yet? I mean, you had the finale on Tuesday and the Big Brother after party and then endless interviews. Is it settling down or are you still on a whirlwind?
Still got a few more to go, and then hopefully by tomorrow I will be able to just have a breather. Yeah, it's insane.
Well, let's go back a little bit. Now, you made it to the top three. That episode was filmed, I think, just before Christmas. So you had to hold the secret that you made it to the top three and wait for the live finale for over 6
Yeah,
months. How was that?
that was so hard, so mentally draining hard. Oh my goodness. And the funny thing was, like, because I'm very big on social media, and when I was gone for that amount of time, I actually got away with it because I get banned all the time off Facebook for posting stupid memes and stuff. I'm always getting banned. So I I said to my sister, can you just put up a post telling everyone that I've been banned again? And they fell for it. So it
That's
worked
the
out
way to do it.
well.
What was it?
Yeah.
Was it weird kind of posting on social media throughout the season, only focusing on like certain episodes, like the one where you sort of got evicted, saying, "Oh no, I've got evicted," sort of thing, but knowing that you were actually in the top three?
Yes, yes, it was bizarre. Yes, it was weird. It was weird because I would tweet along with the episodes, and so did Estelle and Tali and Taras. Like we all would, tweet along to the fans and what we were
Mm.
thinking and feeling at that time, and having to pretend like, oh, you've got to watch tomorrow night's episode. It's going to be huge. Like, oh, you know, to try and, keep all the fun of it going.
So
Even though I knew
did you
I was in
actually?
top three.
Yeah. Did you actually watch like each episode live with the rest of Australia? So that
Yeah.
you could follow with everyone else and the kids watching.
Yes, yeah, yeah. I'm yet to watch the finale. I haven't seen it since got back home because I've just been too busy. And um, gosh, last night I thought, oh, I'll sit down and watch it, but I was just too tired. And then hopefully I will get to watch it tonight or this afternoon or tomorrow.
That's actually a very good point. I've watched every episode except the finale as well because I was there. So yeah, that will be
Yeah,
interesting. So
yeah.
what is the experience of actually watching the episodes? Because you obviously see a very edited version of the experience in the house. Did it feel like what you saw with the episodes was reflective of your experience, or were you thinking what you saw and what you experienced were quite different?
Yeah, yeah, because it was so fast. It was super fast. Like I think they crammed 6 days of filming into, like like it felt like a week of filming was put into three days of show.
Yeah.
So there was a lot you did not see,
Mm.
a lot. So yeah, a lot.
Well, what did you think of the
Yeah.
the OG versus newbies format? Would you like to see that continue, or maybe they just do a full OG All Star season, or maybe go back to the original format with just newbies? What do you reckon?
I Well, I've always was campaigning for an All Stars. Like over the years, when Big Brother comes back, doing All Stars. Like, so they did this one. I think maybe do a total All Stars,
Yeah.
and then go back to the original format.
So
Yeah,
let them do a full All Stars version, and Reggie's back for a third time, and then wins for a
yeah.
third.
Imagine that. Oh, that'd be unbelievable. Oh dear.
So you
They wouldn't be, yeah, they wouldn't be that stupid. They'd have to get rid of me straight away.
yeah, probably. So you caught up with everything, by Monday night. So you were at the same spot as Australia by Monday night before the finale. All the episodes are screened. Australia knows that you're in the top three and voting began. Did you actually back yourself to win, or were you nervous that the Australian public were going in a different direction with Johnson or Taras?
Yeah, I didn't think I was going to win it. I honestly thought one of the boys were going to take it out. Because you look at stuff on social media and what people say, and a lot of people are like, oh, Reggie's already won it before. She doesn't deserve it. She played the sympathy card the whole way through the show, and I'm like, oh, okay, this isn't good. So, and then they're like, oh, Taras played it. He won all the challenges. He should win. Johnson was the most strategic. He should win. So I did think that I was going to have the crown on my head again. But I played a very good social game, and that's why I got as far as I did in the game.
Definitely.
I didn't have to be, I didn't have to be the most physical and most strategic. Just little nice little Reggie, cruising along in the
You may have heard the crowd during the finale when they said, who's going to win, and it was Johnson. There was screaming, and when they said Taras, there was screaming. But when they said Reggie, the house absolutely was in a roaring fit. It kind of felt to me that the crowd was going like it was going towards you. Did you have any more confidence when you got to the finale and all the screaming that maybe that you were going to get over the line?
Yeah, I was really like, oh wow, like they're really screaming for me. Yeah, definitely they scream louder for me than what they did Johnson and Taras, and I thought, oh, maybe like I could be in with a chance here. So, but I didn't want to get it in my head so that I didn't want to think that I already had it in the bag. Because you just never know with these things. Yeah.
Yeah. And how beautiful was it to have your
Yeah.
kids and your sister on stage with you for the big moment?
Yeah, it was so good. Like just awesome that they could come and be there and share that experience with me. I was because it was touch and go with Lucas coming down because he's been really sick with the flu,
Oh.
absolutely knocked him, and like, oh, I've got to get him better before this finale. Yes, that was really good to have them there with me.
So whether you thought you might win or not, that moment when Sonia said the winner of Big Brother 2022 is Reggie, I mean, I could not even comprehend the emotion of how you'll be feeling.
Oh,
what was it like? I mean, must have been.
yes. Before she read out my name, I felt so sick. I was so nervous and felt sick to my stomach, and and the way she read it as well was just an absolute flashback to when Gretel said the same words. It was just like, wow, this is Gretel, like going back to 2003, and yeah, and I'm just like, wow, it's happened again. I was in shock. I was really shocked and surprised by hearing my name again. And it still hasn't sunk in. Yeah, I think once all it starts to settle down and I get to just sit for a moment, it's going to hit me.
I bet. Um, I was with you until around 2 a.m. at the after party. There had been some like previous tension amongst some of the housemates, and they weren't even sure if everyone was going to, to be there together. Absolutely everyone attended. Were you glad you could have that final moment with everyone that night?
Yeah, it was awesome, eh? Like everyone got together and all had a drink and a dance, and um yeah, so I think they had a lot of fun. It was quite dark in that place. I couldn't see in there. So, oh my God, when people were coming up to me and going, oh, who is it? Who is it? And I said, I can't see you. So I found that a bit daunting. But it was good that everyone made the effort to come along and let their hair down. At the end of the day, it was a game. We all played it each to our own ways, and it was good to see everyone just have fun.
Well, what happens at the after party stays at the after party, which is a shame. I could do a whole story on just that. But let me say one thing. You're obviously, nearly blind. So as you said, it was dark and all that kind of stuff. So how does Reggie party? Well, let me tell you, Reggie can party. The housemates just picked her up and they were swinging around on that dance floor. Did you have a great night?
Yeah, I don't even know who was picking me up. I think I saw a little video, and I'm like, that was posted on Instagram by one of the housemates, and I'm like, oh, that's who had me. So I think it was Brenton and oh gosh, I can't remember now. I know I was dancing with Therese and Johnson, and they did one lifting me up, and then Brenton did one lifting me up, but I didn't realise that who else was carrying me because I couldn't really see in that.
Well, you got a couple of hours sleep and then you were up for interviews. Did you survive the day on Wednesday?
Oh man, that was tough. That was tough. Like, because my plan was, oh, I'll go back to I had to go back to the after party, to have one drink for the guys, and then I ended up, oh gosh, getting back to the room at about 3 o'clock in the morning. Big Trev, Big Trev took me back. Bless him, he helped me get back there. Yeah, and then I was up at 5 to hit the floor running with all the interviews. And by the time I got on the plane, because I was talking all the way right up until I got onto the plane to come back to the Gold Coast. And then we got back home at about 6 o'clock that night. And I was absolutely buggered. I was in bed. I couldn't even watch State of Origin. I went, no, I'm going to bed. I can't. I'm absolutely naked. So off to bed I went.
Well, a serious question now, Reggie. When people voted
Yep.
for Taras, it would have been primarily about his whole. Sorry, if people voted for Johnson, it would have been primarily about his whole super fan thing and his gameplay. And with Taras, just his unique way of playing the game, being a challenge beast, and voting out some of the big players. But with you, Reggie, they were voting for you as a person. Australia fell in love with you all over again, and your story, and with your kids. And I think picked up the phone and went onto the Big Brother website because they were invested in your story and your life, which is such a beautiful thing. I think each dollar that you won represents a heart out there for you. What do you say to, I guess, all those Australians who voted for you and just really were invested in you and your life?
Yeah, it was, like it goes to show that, again, Australia loves me still
Yeah,
after 19 years down the track, um, which is very humbling. And it just goes to show that Australia like genuine, honest, down to earth people, because that's what
absolutely.
I am. Yeah, they like genuine. You don't have to be fake and nasty and to win over people at all. Like, yeah, so I was just myself the whole way over, all again in the show. Nothing's changed in me.
A-
Um,
And how is that beautiful
yeah.
family going, Mia and Lucas? Have you gone out for that Wagyu steak meal yet?
Oh no, I forgot to give Channel 7 my bank details. So, so I was in the taxi when I was leaving the apartments, and Elspeth's running out with all these forms for me to sign. She goes, Reggie, we haven't got your bank details. Like, we need you so you can get paid. I don't know when that's gonna hit the bank, but when it does, yeah, we'll definitely be taking out for a Wagyu steak.
That's all right, Reggie. I got the forms for you. I've pre-filled them out already.
Oh wow. Oh gosh. It's so surreal, Aaron. It is. It's very surreal.
The kids certainly got into the show when it started. I mean, I think Lucas started following me on Insta and listening to the podcast. They obviously were not born with the first win, but I think after the series really started this year, they really understood how popular you are in Australia. Would that be fair?
Yeah, like at the start, even from the beginning of the whole process of getting there, they couldn't quite get their head around, like, why mum, you got to leave. And then in the end they went, mum, you go and do it, what's best for you. So and my whole point of going on the show, I had to do it for the kids. And when they didn't realise how popular their mum was. Like, I'm just mum to them. But once the show started and they're watching the show and they're obviously seeing things on the fan forum websites and all that kind of stuff, and people coming up to me in the street and they're like, oh, wow, mum. And now it's funny. Any other time they walk ahead of me in the shops, walk ahead and be embarrassed by mum, they're clinging to me because everyone's looking at me and they're like, oh, yeah, I'm Mia and I'm Lucas and this is my mum. So they're super proud. Yeah.
Oh, beautiful. Well, I know one of the things you want to do is get a house. I mean, $250,000 is big, but geez, the housing market prices are huge. What are you going to get a one-bedroom place about 1,000 kilometers from any town? Look, no, I'm
I
just kidding.
know,
I'm just kidding, but
but it's
it is
true
difficult.
though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is difficult. So, um, yeah, I just wait and see what happens there. I might have to, hopefully, put that money aside and just hopefully something else will come of this and earn some more money and just keep building it up until I can like get a place. I think that's what I'm going to have to do.
Well, 250,000 is certainly a big deposit,
Yeah.
towards a house. So you'll be fine. So the interviews are still, they're winding down now. So what's next for you and the kids?
Um, I would like to take them on a holiday. I'd like to have a holiday with them somewhere. It'd be awesome because we haven't gone away. Like I normally go home to Tassie every Christmas to see my family, and we haven't been down there for 4 years because of COVID hit and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, it'll be good to go somewhere nice. Yeah, together.
Plenty of options. You can come and visit me over in Perth. You can go to Bali, or you could go to go to Disneyland or something in America. That'd
Yeah,
be huge.
yeah, true. Yeah, I need to get some passports organised for them just in case.
And the kids looking forward to going back to school. I'm sure they're going to be quite popular.
Oh yeah, I said to them, "Are you going to go back to school this week?" And but they've just been too tired. Like they're absolutely exhausted from it all. So they'll hit school. Yeah, they'll go back to school on Monday, and they're looking forward to it because they will be popular at school.
Beautiful. Look, you're now forever enshrined in Big Brother history, winning the show twice. You were an
Yeah.
absolutely worthy winner. And congratulations again with everything that's happening. Obviously with everything that's happening with you health wise, with yourself and Lucas. I just pray and hope that you feel the love of Australia and the money, plus all the love and joy that it brings
Yeah.
you, and hopefully a sense of peace and as I said, joy. But thank you for joining me, Reggie, and congratulations.
Oh, thank you. And thank you so much for what you've done during this whole Big Brother series, like with all your podcasts, with all the housemates. You've been awesome. So
Yeah,
thank you.
yeah, no worries. Well, that's it, folks. Big Brother is over for 2022. What a ride. Thank you to the housemates that joined me across the season. Thank you to the wonderful team at Seven, Kate, Jane, and Nav. You are a fantastic team. To the audience that have been listening, thank you as well. And now I move into a new season as well. 12 years or so ago, I had my own television website, TV Central, but then moved on to other projects. Now I'm returning to the site full time. Yes, TV Central is returning with a full launch next month. All the latest television news, ratings, podcasts, streaming reports, exclusive TV guides, and so forth. So join me for TV Central real soon. My Instagram is aryan90210. That's ARYAN 90210 if you wish to follow. Congratulations, Reggie. Good night.